Today, we're breaking out the time machine and taking a trip back to Las Vegas in 1905. Or at least it feels like we are. This is a replica of what the beginning of Las Vegas looked like. We're here at the Springs Preserve at Boomtown to talk Vegas history. To do so, we met up with Bob Stoldal, a bit of a local historian legend, to help us tell the story of Las Vegas. To tell that story, we're going to start in 1902.
Las Vegas was selected as a division point for the San Pedro, Los Angeles, and Salt Lake Railroad when Senator William Clark bought the land from Helen Stewart, where we sit today, where Las Vegas is today, and purchased it because of the water. We are in the desert, but Las Vegas is unique. It's special because it has water.
January 1905. In anticipation of the railroad coming to Las Vegas, surveyor J.T. McWilliams plotted out the original Las Vegas town site on the west side of the railroad tracks. Just 5 months later, the railroad came in and hosted an auction on the opposite side of the tracks in the area we now know today as Main and Fremont Street. Of course, the people who already settled moved from west to east to get into the area that would become downtown.
The town grew east from Main Street, and on one side you would have the Nevada Hotel, now the Golden Gate, and on the other corner you would have the Overland Hotel. And for the first 2 blocks, that was the business district of Las Vegas.
Some of those businesses in that 1905 to 1910 business district are recreated in a smaller scale here at the Springs Preserve. There's the First State Bank, the Lincoln Hotel, the Majestic Theatre, a general store, and of course, the train depot. When people arrived to town and stepped off the train,
They would see their bank. They would see their bank, and they would see the drugstore, and they would see these 2 hotels. So there was this wonderful image of the community. Past 2nd and 3rd Street, there wasn't a lot. There were some residential areas, but this was our town. But there were flies and there was dust. It was the middle of the desert. It was hot and it was dusty. But there was an energy in Las Vegas at that point, and that energy is still here today, an energy of growth, an energy of development, an energy of people with ideas for tomorrow, of buildings to go up. You didn't come to this spot in the middle of the desert and hang around. You came to this spot in the middle of the desert and did something. Everybody did something important.
missing from the early days of Fremont Street though, a place to drink and a place to gamble. Some people building the railroad had strong opinions.
If we don't have some control, he said, Las Vegas will become a gambling hell.
So there was some compromise. Blocks 16 and 17, 2 blocks north of Fremont on First Street, became the only area in town where selling alcohol would be legal. As a result, property prices on these blocks were some of the highest in town.
So starting the night of May 15th, the auction, tents were already being set up in Block 16 in order to sell alcohol. The owner of the Arizona Club, which he bought his partners out, and he designed and built this beautiful structure called the Arizona Club. Glass fronts, a beautiful long wooden bar, and it was really state-of-the-art. And so Block 16 became a place, the Arizona became a club, became a place where if you got off the train and you had maybe an hour, half-hour stopover, you headed down to Block 16 because you'd heard about it.
Many thought Las Vegas would disappear as quickly as it was built like any other boomtown, but that was not the case due to 2 key factors: water and the railroad.
Many lazy historians and lazy journalists called Las Vegas in the early days just a whistle stop. Las Vegas was never a whistle stop. One of the exciting things about Las Vegas is we're constantly growing, we're constantly developing, we're constantly building. But at the same time, as we grow and we build, we lose some of our history. We lose some of our physical history. And the ability to be able to take your kids or your family to a place where you can actually see a structure from 100 years ago, it's magic.
While none of these buildings represented in Boomtown still stand today, their history lives on through stories, photos, and of course, all of the people who visit the exhibit at the Springs Preserve every day. Oh, howdy there, partner. I I didn't see you there. I'm serving up drinks here at the Arizona Club. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our content. And for more lessons in Vegas history, check out these videos.